Hello everyone, this is Panda. So this is just a quick announcement. I'm not trying to make this live stream very long. It's been such a fucking disappointing Monday, but I'm not really trying to complain because I'm alive and I can talk to you guys at the end of the day. So that's more important. So if you're new to this channel, please do subscribe, like, and share. Right now, I don't know what to say, actually. I'm pretty sure you heard the introduction so many times, but if you're new here, my name is Keiki Alexander. Okay, not Kiki. Keiki Alexander. And I am called The Panda Photographer, and I've been traveling. I quit my government job since the pandemic, and I've been traveling since then. And then I got housing again, and then I left that housing back in Milwaukee because people are being very inconsiderate. So with that said, everyone, I'm a travel documentarian, consultant, and photographer professionally. I take photos, and I just uploaded a new image of the 4th of July fireworks. Now, it's not the ideal location that we were in before we got kicked out because a young lady made a false assumption and a police officer took her word for it. And this is why I said, why did he arrest me if she's making this assumption? See? But with that said, everyone, I just posted new images of the 4th of July from the ghetto side of Queensboro or Queensbridge projects. Yeah, that's where I shot that from. So with that said, well, near it, but you get my point. I'm in Long Island City right now. I'm asking you guys, in 9 days, it's my birthday. Listen, I should not be asking you guys for any of this, because this is not your obligation. This is totally not your responsibility, not your obligation. You don't even know me from the backbone. So I'm asking you guys, can you guys literally come out your heart and wish me a happy birthday on the 10th of August? I'm trying to get my wagon fixed because the wheels are fucking broken. The rubber is coming off the rubber is coming off. Yeah, the rim. It's, I don't know what to say. But anyway, today I went to apply for a job at a ramen restaurant, and the guy, I told my friend Samya, she's a fashion designer. She lives in the East Village, because this is where I was earlier. And she goes, "Oh, you applied for that job?" I said, "Yeah. I wanted to see what they say." They were so surprised. So the meaning behind that is, I was telling her, because they love to test you to see if you know how to make ramen or any other broth recipe. So if I make a full ramen recipe, guess what, guys? I got a free dish. I get to eat it and prove to them that I can make it. So that's a free dish on my behalf. So it's a win-win situation for me. And that's what I was telling her. Even if I don't get hired, it's a win-win, because I get to let them taste that broth and eat that ramen and let them go, "Ooh, this is really good. Yeah, it's good, right?" And I mean, and I'm also eating as well. It's a win-win. So with that said, everyone, I am a documentarian, but I also have skills in cooking. You haven't seen my Instagram or my Facebook or my YouTube posts on the community post. I was bragging about how well I can cook meat dishes, because I learned from my mother, like texture, like texture. But I haven't done it in a while, so I'm not going to attempt it. But anything else, yeah. But it's the fact that my friends at that time were around. They loved my dishes. They always came over my house almost every day for food. And where are they? When I'm suffering homelessness and houselessness, it's not their fault that I'm suffering it. It's my fault because I financially did not fucking calculate correctly. Now, hear me out. I know you guys are saying, why are you blaming yourself so hardly? No, I need to. And let me educate you on a couple of things about your mental health. You do things to yourself that you should be aware of. When you do things, you have to admit that you do things that are very unethical, that put you in situations that you can't help it. It's kind of like a natural chemistry with you and your body. And in certain things you don't do it because there's a certain quality to it. But when you are financially stable, no one knows for sure what tomorrow is going to bring. Tomorrow might be more taxes, more increase in gases, more inflation, more problems, more money dishing out your pocket. And now the everyday average worker has to work every day much harder. Yes, I'm in Long Island City, like I said in the beginning of this video. Oh, cute doggy. But I'm just saying, guys, like, listen, my day has not been perfect. I wish it was, but it hasn't. I've been struggling. I've been trying to do the responsible by doing the responsible, by being a human being and treating everyone with dignity. Not trying to discriminate and not trying to be a bully and not trying to rob and not trying to steal. I'm just trying to take photos and sell prints. So go to my website, everybody, at ThePandaPhotographer.com. I got prints for sale. This is how you support me. But let's say you cannot afford a print. Okay, that's fine. There's a PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. And if not, there's Amazon links to some of the gear that I buy. You can buy from Amazon. You might have a smartphone. I don't know. You might want a wireless audio microphone for your smartphone or something. I don't know. But my birthday is coming up. I'm not asking you guys to do anything for my birthday. All I'm asking you to do is respect me as a 42-year-old that has been through a lot of crisis and love and hurt and lost and financial burden and dealing with this scenario. Literally dealing with this is like, if you can literally take it in my shoes for right now, think about being in my shoes right now. Please close your eyes for a second and imagine you're in my shoes and you're here and you're gonna sleep out here, like, meanwhile, while everyone else make judgment. Some people do not make judgment and some people do. This is why I came to Long Island City. People are not making judgment here. I went to Manhattan, people are making judgment. People are looking back and falling into shit and running into shit while looking back at me like it's like, oh my panda. It's like, what is wrong with the intellectual brain pattern for some human beings in this facility of New York City? What is wrong with you? Why you have to have such a articulate but delusional complex of judging someone? Now, yes, there's judgment and there's some articulated, and then the reason why I use articulate is because you're using your articulate to say, wow, now I'm curious about this person, but then you're using bad judgment to make your own stereotype. This is why I'm good at what I do. This is why I am good at examining people for their behavior patterns. I'm not perfect. I'm not saying that, oh, me judging someone, this is the third time I saw her. Oh, my panda. I'm telling you, he is a foxy. Oh my panda. It's the third time I saw her. I'm sorry guys, but I'm sorry guys, but that's the third time I have seen her. Oh wow, what's going on? What? Yeah, it's the third time I saw her, and here's the thing. I was sitting there, I was on my business, and I looked up and she walked by and I was like, holy, who is that? And then she stopped right there and then walked back. And I was looking at my phone and was contemplating, should I go live stream or not? Should I go live stream or not? Because I'm really not in the mood. Because I'm really not having the very best 1st of August. This is supposed to be my time in the month. This is supposed to be my month. I'm a Leo. This is my month. I'm supposed to have a very solidarity month. I don't want trouble. I don't want to be a bully. I don't want people bullying me. But, oh, beautiful dog, by the way. But I'm trying to contemplate, and I see her, and I'm like, oh, my panda. I'm fascinated. Sorry, guys. I'm just fascinated. And you guys are like, oh, you're always fascinated by the Asian people. Like, well, damn. Then tell them stop looking so damn good. Then I'm sorry, but that's an honest opinion. That's a very honest opinion. So you can take it with a grain of salt or not. Asian people are very beautiful people. So you heard from me, you heard from Panda. But anyway, let's go back to what I was planning to do. See, I got my stuff covered. No one knows what that is because now everyone's like, oh, he's the bum. He's the bum. He's the bum. Yeah, I'm the bum. I'm being honest, guys. I'm very transparent about what I'm observing and what I'm experiencing. People say this shit and can read through their lips. This is like homework, but I'm giving my classmates, I'm giving my students a score. And guys, I'm not trying to pick fun. I'm not trying to make fun of people. Today was just that day where people just like, I literally had like, oh my panda, I can't even think how many people ran into something because they were looking at me. I was like, do I look? Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna put you guys on the mount for a second. I'm gonna put you guys on the mount. Oops. Sorry. I'm twisting you. I want you to judge my close entire. Look what my shirt says. In all glory. Dude, I look like someone that's gonna harm someone with a shirt that says, like, I'm thinking about ramen. Do I fucking look like someone? Sorry guys, I'm gonna take you off the mount. Do I look like someone? I'm sorry to use the language, but like, I'm just trying to get by every day. How stressful this is, you don't quite understand. I could have left this all back in Vancouver and just dealt with one bag. Here's the thing, guys. I could have left all my camera equipment, all my gimbals and everything back in Vancouver in the storage that I'm paying for, right? And not document anything. And just have one bag. And wouldn't have to think about pushing this crap all around. But no. We wanted to document if anything goes wrong, or we get into homelessness, we need to document it. So I need to become prepared. And you guys complain about me bringing this? You should see what I have in fucking storage. Oh my panda. I'm serious. You guys should see what I have in storage. If you didn't watch my content before I was in this situation, you guys were where you had the plastic TVs, you had where's that stuff? And storage. Couches, furniture, the YouTube studio, and storage. My baseball paraphernalia that costs money, and storage. And you guys are giving me shit about me being out here for almost a year already. It wasn't even a year before people started complaining in 6 months about how like, oh yeah, you should go to wait, and within the first 3 months we got our fucking passport stolen. Then we had to go to the embassy and explain to them what happened. And mind you, we just got the letter, and I just showed you guys in a letter in the video from not just the U.S. embassy, but the French embassy. This is my last time I can get a passport in 10 years, because if you lose one, it is not your, first of all, you are responsible. You don't own your passport. And you guys gave me shit about being in New York and being stuck here. This is what I'm trying to explain to you guys. You guys are not reading between the fine lines, and you guys are not listening. For some of you are definitely not listening. Because obviously you guys are fucking so blinded by the fact that like what happened to me in October of 2021 was very unexpected. Why are you littering, man? Oh my panda. See, this is why homeless men and women get a bad name. Homeless men like him, because that's just shit over there. You guys says like, now you're being a bully, panda. No. Homeless men and women have a responsibility. Let me tell you what your responsibility is. Just because you don't have a house or a home or bills doesn't mean you don't have responsibility. You have responsibility to treat your neighborhood, your community with respect. That's motherfucking responsibility for a homeless person. I don't give a fuck what kind of status you have. You owe it to the community. They did nothing to you. They did nothing, and you got littered? I'm sorry, I'm so Canadian or so French or so Japanese about this shit, but it's time to man up. You're making no trash can. Guys, fucking trash can right there. It's literally right there. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, people are just lazy. I have the responsibility to say something. Like, wait. It's like your law enforcement, your agency, or your neighbor. If you see something, say something, right? If you don't say anything, people are never going to learn anything at all. That's the problem with education. When you try to teach it to an adult, they feel like they have already learned it. You have not. As an adult, you still adapt. You still learn as you grow. That is such a mental concept to being a human being that is Asian as a species. And this is where you should have learned this in 5th grade or 6th grade science already. Why you exist. Why you're important. If you didn't learn this in school, then you didn't learn anything because you were not listening. And that's the problem with humanity. Because humanity half the time does not listen. It's all about self-abusing. And what I mean by self-abusing is you're abusing and you're self-enduring shit that you don't need. Do you really need a $350 pair of Yeezys? Look what I got on. Under $80 shoes. You don't need a $300 and fucking $50 or $400 pair of Yeezys. Or the new Yeezys, what they call it, the 750s, they're like what, $2,500? Do you really need to spend that much money on a pair of fucking shoes when you can literally help a family in need for the month, or pay their rent for the month so they can survive another hectic scenario with whatever system or problematic system they're dealing with, their state or city official or social worker? You don't think that's important to treat another person? Because, mind you, I'm not saying it's your obligation to treat everyone, and it's not. No. I'm not saying you have to do it. Mind you, when you go to the store, you spend. Here's the thing. I used to be like that. I used to spend money on dumb shit. Ask anyone in a rollerblade. I was the rich kid. Remember? I was the rich kid. This is why I'm saying it. I used to be the rich kid. And I realized, like, oh wow, I'm wasting money. So what I started doing, I started buying computer parts, and I started making YouTube videos, and started giving back to that gaming community. Then I transitioned to science community, started donating lab and components for young people to get interested in being maybe a biochem engineer or something like that. And then the YouTube channel, the other YouTube channel, because I had 3, literally transformed into something totally different, what I was not expecting. I was not expecting to take the photography and then make it another YouTube channel on top of PC hardware, custom PC, or Relations Abroad. Because Relations Abroad is about communications with diversity, with me dealing with Japanese culture, and me understanding Japanese culture, and me understanding the moralities about being in Japan, living in Japan, the sacrifices and the consequences of being living in Japan, and what you don't have versus what you have in the US when you're in Japan. And you might say that, well, US is better than. You may say that might be true, but in concept, morality is that you want to build up some self-esteem in Japan, which means you want to be responsible. And I feel like in the US, you're not responsible if you rely on the system to pay for everything that you want, like food stamps. I talked about EBT already on this platform. I really feel like as a taxpayer, yes, I deserve that as a taxpayer. I do. But I don't deserve it at this time because it's not an emergency. Why? Because the world is not going through a fucking crisis. It's not starvation syndrome. If I said that correctly. I just feel like food stamps need to be only implemented when you are really suffering, or you have a family of 4 and you can't afford it, and like some people in housing projects in here in New York City, most of them are on some type of public assistance from the government. And I know this from the fact we're working for those agencies, that I know that you're worth more than that. That food stamp that you get every month, you should be getting more than that. Just like the Republicans recently just gave a fist bump for not voting for the veteran bill for veterans. Did you see that video? Did you see that clip? Republicans stopping the veto for a veteran bill that is way overdue. I shit you not. I shit you not. This is why I'm a documentarian. This is why I'm a photographer. I study and know what I need to know. I care about people. And you may not trust me about that. You may not believe me about that. But I really do care about people. You don't see me out here trying to... Hey, girl. Hey, you. Yeah, baby. Sticking my penis and trying to suck women into... No. You don't see me out here game banging, robbing people, or stealing, or hustling, or mind tricking people. You see me making videos about my life as of right now, dealing with homelessness and being very transparent about this, but also being very up to date and very educational about what is going on in our world today. And I think everybody needs to fucking wake up right now. Now, as I said in the beginning of this video, in 9 days is my birthday. I'm not asking for much. I want a hug. I literally want a fucking hug from all of you, but I can never get that. Because some of you cannot have or do not have financial needs to spend on a fucking plane, on a ticket, on a train, just to give me a hug. You know what would be nice? You take that hug, you give someone else that hug for me. Panda said I needed to hug you because it was his birthday. That's what you need to do. That's what I want you to do. Hug someone from today until August 10th. You let someone know, you show someone this video and said at this beginning, what's the timeline in this video? 26 minutes and 22 seconds. You tell someone in 26 minutes and 22 seconds, Panda said I needed to hug anyone because it was his birthday week or his birthday month. He said that hug someone because someone needs the hug. Simple as that. That's all you have to do for this channel. And then you can subscribe and like and share. If you want to support, you can support. You can buy a print, or you can donate to the small PayPal, cash.app, Venmo. $1, $2, $3. Birthday. It's the birthday box, basically, because we got to fix the wheels on the wagon, because as you can see, the rubber is coming off the wheel. Thank you, Miss All. Always supportive of you. I see all your comments. Very commenting. But anyway, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to make this too long, but I wanted to emphasize some structure. Because I feel like America doesn't have that enough structure. Look what's going on with Trump. Look what's going on with the politics. You guys are taking that long to find out that your former president committed treason? Oh my Panda. If this was in any other country, they would have prosecuted that motherfucker so fast. It had been a done deal. And that's the thing. You guys play games. You guys play games on people's lives. And this is not something to play games with some people's lives. People lost their lives on January 6th. People got hurt because of one man. And you're playing games with this whole shenanigans. Alright. Then you guys are bigger imbeciles than the people that actually are talking about it or trying to make a prosecution about it. First and foremost, there's already a prosecution. You already know Trump committed these crimes. Why even think about it? If Secret Service text messages are deleted, oh my Panda, enough said. It's enough said. If that was a black man doing that to cover up his ass or against a murder case, you know what they would have charged me with? Tampering. Am I right or wrong? Tampering in the first degree, which would give me an extra 20 years in life in prison. Oh my Panda, you kidding me? Like I said, you guys are playing games. And you need to be more responsible. The government is not going to watch this video or listen to me. You know what they say? Oh, we are powerful. You just a small fry. You know what? I might be a small fry, but at least I have common sense. With that said, everyone, thank you for watching, support, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.